Yep. Alright, we're good. So hello everybody. Thank you for coming today, taking the time out to listen. As you can see by the agenda, there's a couple concerns that I wanted to bring up and to address that we all know a little bit prevalent, but I just kind of wanted to bring them to light in front of everybody. And as you all know, Central Grill is in the beginning stages of its life, and if history has told us anything, the restaurants in this location don't fare very well for very long. And one of the big drawbacks that our restaurant is having very early is communication, or lack thereof. So tonight, I just wanted to bring up an issue that's, to me, that after every single one of my shifts, I feel like I'm talking to the chefs, different servers, that how communication kind of backed up, and it caused the entire kitchen to back up and not produce food out as quickly as possible. So communication is really the backbone of a corporation. If people can't communicate, they can't get things done, they can't do things well on time. So I just wanted to show you a quick little YouTube video of one of my favorite TV personalities and chefs, Anthony Bourdain, as he is on the line in a kitchen in New York for the first time.
Orders and meat juices.
Okay, we got a steak free and pepper steak direct.
I mean, how long has it been since Eric cooked a steak, much less hundreds of steaks?
I'm ready on 29, whenever you're ready.
Frankly, I'm thinking Eric's gonna go down in flames.
Eric, we're gonna have fun tonight, man. It's gonna be like an acid trip.
Look, there was 31, there was 6, there was 27, there was 76, there was 50. Tony, we have a lot of people waiting outside, man, huh? Carlos Antonio can have 27 fire, 22 is fire, Carlos and Esteo Poa. There was 40 fire, Ribaya 4 Pillon. Eric?
Yes.
54 whenever you're ready.
Yes.
That's a big party, working people. Waiting for the grill.
Okay. 5 minutes.
Here we go, big breathing, chef. Chest pains, shortness of breath.
Yeah.
So as you can see, just by that quick little example, that being in a restaurant, is a fast-paced, very stressful environment, even though it's not for a long period of time. It's only about 6 hours for your average dinner service. It's very strenuous, stressful, and just judging by the video, what are a couple things that you saw that they were doing that affected their communication?
Everyone screams at the same time.
A lot of orders coming in at once.
And that's it.
Just the ability to hear anything over like the clanking and the grill itself, it's loud.
Yes.
Heat, probably hot back then.
Now, those are very good examples, and all things that are very relevant to just adding to the problem of communication, which makes it even more important as to why communication is an important part of being in a restaurant. And a study done by HG
Go back.
H.G. Parsa of Cornell University. The name of the study was Why Restaurants Fail. He had a very huge list. This is only the top 4 reasons as to why restaurants fail. I just highlighted the first 2. The first one is lack of documented strategy. Only informal oral communication of mission and vision. And the second one is an inability or willingness to establish formalized operational standards and kind of seat of the pants managing, which is what we've been doing here at Centro for the first month. Just kind of fixing problems as they've come as opposed to addressing them beforehand before they become major problems and bigger issues. So my solutions to this problem, first and foremost, is to fix and or replace all ticketing machines. As you saw in the videos, the tickets come out, they come out quick. There's a lot of them, and the problem that we're having is that not all the ticketing machines work at one time. There's also been problems with the ticketing machines during dinner service. A couple Saturday nights, in the heat of the service, they stopped working. So that's severely backed up the kitchen, and thus making customers unhappy. And the key to making a restaurant successful is to make your customers happy. The second solution is to hold daily shift meetings. This was an article I found by Erica McMichael entitled Effective Communications in the Restaurant. It's just a 3-minute, basically like a pep talk right before your shifts, so everybody can get together. The back of the house is the chefs, everybody you don't really see. And it allows everybody to be on the same page. Waiters know the specials. You can communicate to the chefs right there if they have any questions about it. And just a quote that she had was the ability to reinforce standards and expectations on a daily basis. So everybody knows every single day what they're accountable for. And the third solution is to create a motivation cycle, which I found an article from Linda Keefe of the New York State CPA Association. These are basically monthly staff meetings in addition to the daily staff meetings that can be used as more or less a training session. They're a couple hours once a month. You have the chefs come in, make some food, make everybody happy. And basically, everybody can just share what they're feeling, their questions, concerns, and it really puts everything out onto the table. And because of that, if the communication is good between management and staff, the staff feels empowered, their performance rises and expectations can actually be exceeded, which means if the employees feel like they have a say and are part of what makes the restaurant go, they'll be more willing to do what it takes to go the extra mile and to make the restaurant really successful. And what can happen if we don't implement this strategy? This is an example that I found from a woman by the name of Bonnie Damadia, where she's part of Atlantic Consultants, and she's a certified management consultant for over 25 years, from small mom and pop stops to Fortune 500 companies like Verizon and Wachovia. And this is just an example that she had and used in her own life as one of her clients. Several years ago, there was a mid-sized pharmaceutical company needed to collaborate between two different departments on a new drug to be approved by the FDA, and they had a certain time limit, certain deadline to meet. As a result of their poor communication, they missed the deadline and lost a significant profit, which is not what we are here to do. And just a quote from her is, the bottom line, poor communication can harm the bottom line, which means if you can't communicate, you're going to lose money. And as we have seen here, in the past restaurants that have been in this location, Poseidon, Santino's, we really need to be better, and we can be. So just as a quick wrap up, the problem that we're having is lack of communication among employees, and the solutions that I have is to fix and replace all the ticketing machines, hold daily shift meetings, and to create a motivation cycle. And Centro is a brand new place, and I really feel like it has the potential to be not just a restaurant, but the restaurant that everybody wants to go to. And all we really have to do is just fix our communication, and we will be able to achieve that. Thank you.